I'm Mike's Carburetor Parts. How to find the right kit for your Rochester B one-barrel carburetor. The problem with the Rochester Bs, well, let me back up a little bit. The best way to find the carburetor kit for your carburetor is to match up your carburetor number. Carburetor kits care about the carburetor number. They don't care about what car it's on. If you go by application, you might get the wrong kit. There are carburetors that you can swap on cars that fit. That does not mean that particular carburetor was correct for that car, and it may not be the right, it may take a certain kit that you can't go by the car model and year. That just hardly ever works. You need the carburetor number. Now, the problem with the Rochester B one barrel is they seldom have the carburetor number. The tag, which looks something like this, that's attached to the top of the carburetor, is almost always missing. Through the years, they've just been left off. The rebuilders often leave them off anyway, or people just forget to put them back on. So the good news is it isn't too hard to figure this out. We have two kits that fit all of Bs. We have an early kit and this kit right here, and we have a late kit. This kit right here fits the later ones. And the easiest way to tell is to pop the top on your carburetor and look at the accelerator pump. The older models, the early ones, used an accelerator pump with a flat stem on the top. Okay, so if you just look at that stem, if it's flat, this is the one you want. Okay, and it's got this one they had a leather cup on them, and the kit comes with a complete pump. So because of one pump, there's only one pump with the flat stem. Takes care of all of them. So that's that one. The later model, now a little more difficult. They came with a round stem. And not only did they come with a round stem, they came with possibly two different ones with different lengths. So the kit that we use is this one here that has a new spring called the garter spring and a new cup, ethanol resistant cup, and you just replace the cup and the spring on yours. And I do have video on how to do that. It's pretty simple. Take it off, put it on. There are some of our competitors, they sell kits with the complete pump. Pretty dangerous unless you know the carburetor number, because you can put the wrong pump in there. They're just slightly different in length, and you're going to have accelerator pump problems, and you may never figure out why. Because once you put the wrong pump in there, it's going to be very hard to match it up without the carburetor number, which, like I say, the B seldom has a carburetor number on it. So anyway, so we have the replaceable cup. So with the cup, it replaces all of these with the round stem. You're good to go. If you do, and now some of these had replacement pumps that had a leather cup on them. And if you have one like that, you're going to have to replace the whole pump. You're going to have to get the whole pump. And when you do that, get the overall length and compare that with the two that we have. Like I say, there's two, a little bit different. I think there's about an 1/8 inch difference or so in the two. And that'll match up your pump. But you can't take the leather off that one. Now, the good news is you very seldom run into that. So. But if you're the lucky one that has one, you're going to have to replace. You're going to have to get a whole pump for it. So that's the two kits. I hope that helps you figure out which one you need. Like I say, you have to pop the top, and I do suggest doing that off the car, by the way, so you don't drop parts into the engine. All right. Hope this helps. Thank you for watching.